What's going on, Master Duel fans? James here again, continuing on with the Synchro side of things, aka Gusto, and of course, based off from the deck list that I once took Gustos in rank, because this is Synchro version, I opted to take out the links, obviously, just to make sure the rules are enforced and it is all nice and legal. Any changes based off from the extra deck? Yes there is actually. An honorary Wind Synchro monster who sooner rather than later will come up in any situation. High Speed Droid Kendama. Level 6 Wind Machine Synchro, keyword Wind. Gets around the restriction of Pilica Gusto, and it makes it so that your restrictions shouldn't matter at the slightest. Upon attacking a defense monster, pierce batter damage. Each of the following effects of High Speed Droid Kendama once. You can banish one machine from your graveyard, burn your opponent, find your life. If this card is in your graveyard and you control no cards at all, you can special summon this card. You cannot normal summon / set the turn you trigger this effect. So basically, in terms of the no normal summon set restrictions, you basically have to be very careful in terms of Kendama's second effect. Otherwise, it's basically Kendama control to some degree. And then if not much else on the honorary editions. Ah yes, Mistworm. Another Wind Thunder. For some reason that it's a Thunder. Wind Thunder Synchro. As a level 9, 2500 attack, 1500 defense. 1 tuner and 2 or more non-tuners to make it. First chance this card gets synchro summoned, target up to 3 cards your opponent controls, kick them back to the hand. Which is interesting. So basically both Mistworm and High Speed Droid Kendama are my replacements for now. And with this hand, obviously we filled up the Gustos with tons of staples. So there's going to be plenty of short games / back and forth based off from how much staple work we can do with this deck. Ice barriers, I mean, you know, based off from the sleeves, the mate, and the whole background setting, that pretty much tells you that person is a super massive fan of ice barriers. So medallion for revealer, normal revealer, discarding ice barrier for mirror mage, ice barrier banish, toss out ice jade red Andrin just to get her back, mirror mage should be revealer, get 3 tokens, cool, into Coral Dragon, mirror mage for speaker, oh, that's beyond bad. So, we lose now, right? Wow, classic Dragite with the spell trap negate. Coral to draw one. Topping the Georgius for Mirror Mage. Lancia, Dragite in terms of random excavations. Glossed Out, medium of the Ice Barrier. Favorite card of all favorites, by the way. In terms of Ice Barrier cards. Freezing Chains. Cross Out. Glossed Out. You are Mirror Mage. Absolutely nice. And Imperm. And of course, based off from the random matchup that the game decides to put me through, we are still going on in the Synchro matchup, by the way. So Spell Trap Negate and bring out 2 Ice Barriers twice. Book, forcing the Dragite to negate, and then evenly match the whole board, except Lancia. Set 2 and pass. Twin Twisters in 2024. Let me just say that again, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't think the people in the back heard me. Twin Twisters in 2024. Discard 1 card, then target up to 2 spell traps anywhere on the field, kill them. So targets are Miyabi and the said Trap Trick. Miyabi flip up first, tribute the Pilica, return the Lancia, then Trap Trick for the sake of Imperm. And pass. Drew 1, set 1, and pass. Drew Ice J Ranadgerin, discarding General Ryo. Ice Jade Ymir Adgerin, 3000 flat, and pass. Change your heart on the Ice Jade. And then the Ice Jade, Ice Barrier player scooped. And of course, this is also the Wind/Water rematch, which I finally realized. Team Synchro, continuing on with even more Synchros. Any notable SR/UR, aside from the Mirror Mage? The one foily or glossed out General Ryo is nice, which I also have. Glossed out Dragite, nice. You are glossed out Brionic, nice. And this next matchup with this hand, can we even keep going on the very rare Synchro versus Synchro matchups this time? Set 2 and set a monster. Normal Vidir, toss out Guldo, special Reese, Tailwind to hook it up. There's the Cosmic Cyclone. Good thing we got a second one. Cosmic Cyclone once again. Tricked my opponent with Blizzard this time. Tailwind for Pilica. Pilica for Guldo. Reese. Creature swap. And what do we creature swap? Samsara Dragon. Level 1 Light Dragon. No stats. 2 tributes for the tribute summon of a dragon. Bigger the levels, the better. You can banish this, then target one level 5 or higher dragon monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand, then immediately after this effect resolves, you can chibi summon that monster. Hard once on the graveyard effect. Flip it up. Vidir over Godo. Godo for Ego. 1,219. Synchro into Maple Maiden. Synchro into Freeze. Freeze Sync effect. Getting Pilica back. And of course, the whole entire deck is literally nothing but wind, as you see on the sleeves. That basically means the opponents cannot bestial me at all. Banishing Samsara Dragon, courtesy of Magnamud. Magnamud getting the Albaz. Normal to Albaz. Discarding Shaddoll Schism, so pretty much a fusion group that my opponent's in. Also, based off from this board, it could be these two dragons for the sake of Lubellion or Albalenitis in that situation, or B, taking away one of my synchros for the sake of Mirror Jade. Mirror Jade indeed by using my Maple Maiden. Mirror Jade, tossing out Renbrum, banishing Freeze, opening discard the Cosmic for a Looper, Branded Fuse, hold. I keep forgetting that in the event, I think it's Albaz at 1 in the event. If I didn't guess that one correctly, in the event specifically, comment below just in case. Magnamud, Mirror Jade, 5,500 total, at 2,500. And of course, Mirror Jade's effect was used on the opponent's turn. At this rate, I think the only thing the opponent have left is Renbrum. The case is, during your opponent's turn, while this card is in your graveyard, target one Albaz in your graveyard, special summon either that monster or this card, and banish the other. Okay, so realistically, Renbrum obviously was tossed out of the extra day. So that basically tells you Albaz is the only legal target doing so. Normal Pilica. Pilica grab back Godo. Sync it to Freeze. Freeze sync effect. Getting the Tailwind. Tailwind. Hook it up on Freeze. Tailwind triggers for Ego. Take the damage. Ego for Pilica. Take the damage. And Branded is done for. Okay, so I was right after all about Albaz at 1 for the specific event, because they knew full well Branded is going to be way too strong at full power. So Master Duel Konami says put the Albaz to 1 in terms of event hits, and then a Looper to 1 as well. Extremely solid. Same with Albion the Branded Dragon. But nevertheless, any notable glossed out SR/UR, glossed out Fairy Tale Snow, solid. Glossed out Aluber, glossed out Incredible Ecclesia, glossed out Dramaturge of Despia, glossed out Bestial Baldrake, two glossed out Cosmic Cyclones, Royal Rare branded in high spirits, Royal Rare Garura, glossed out Starving Venom, glossed out Mere Jade, glossed out Granguinol, and moving on. And this next matchup with this hand, that is one bird's too many in hand. Shadow Ghoul of the Labyrinth, so Gate Guardian. Getting the Wall Shadow, placing Suijin, Magician Souls, toss out Kazijin. Okay, that's a bit of a design flaw of a spellcaster, but put it this way. The Gate Guardian pieces were early Yu-Gi-Oh! They never really thought about Kazijin being a spellcaster. And then Riryoku Guardian. Banished for the sake of Sangha. 3 pieces out for combine. And 2 sets. Evenly matched. Double attack, wind, and thunder. Let's see what's up. If you control a Gate Guardian monster, obviously, target 1 card anywhere on the field, kill it. You do realize you lose everything, right? And then Gate Guardian players scooped. Ah, okay, we got some glossed out moments. Any SR or UR notable glossed out moments. A Hero Lives, glossed out. And then Gate Guardian of Wind and Water being glossed. And that's that. And then I'm actually going to skip the turn 10 and turn 11, but that's going to be in another separate event video. And this next matchup, first 2 things in mind. 1, the Forest Trap Tricks field looks amazing for starters. You have to excuse me on that. And 2, with this hand, we're onto something. Okay, literally any reptiles. So good old Nunu. Nephiliabyss. Ah, the Ogdoadics. And then discarding in terms of the special summon. Oh, sending one. So sending the Night Sword Serpent for the sake of Ragnaraka. So Ragnaraka Ogdoadics. Imperm the Evil Seed. No extra pluses for you. Banish the Night Sword Serpent for the sake of Armored Lizard. And then 2 of the Ragnarakas for Skeletal Soldier. Ghost Mourner on the soldiers. Last card in hand was Bloom for the sake of Reborn. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's a bit of a design flaw, isn't it? What 2 did you even... Ah, Skeletal Soldier. And then Ragnaraka Ogdoadic scooped. Alright, so let's see. Any notable SR/UR glossy royal moments? Glossed out Ash, got one of course. Glossed out Nalia, the Ogdoadic remnant. Glossed out Bloom. Yo! Royal Rare OG artwork of IP Masquerena. Wild. And this next matchup with this hand, first off, Fat 52, and second of all, with this hand, weird. In votes, it's been a hot minute with this. Alistair, Invocation, and 3 sets. Duster. What's the hits? Shaddoll, Schism, Droplet, and Callback. Oh man, that's disaster. Foolish Goods, Toss Out, Tailwind, Pilica, Normal, hooked up with Tailwind, Special Vidier, was about to send something and then invoke player scoop. Branded Bestial Shaddoll invoke. Any glossed out / royal moments? Glossed out Lubellion, glossed out Duster, which of course I always got as well, and glossed out El Shaddai Construct. And based off from the whole entire Fusion Extra deck, in which nobody ever expected, I'm surprised my opponent did not. Let's see. Fusion Monster in general. Because we played Gusto, I'm legit surprised that the opponent doesn't have invoked Raijin. But most cases, no one ever expects wins in general, so. And this next matchup with this hand, solid. Screen, fusion deployment, Granguino, for the sake of blazing Cartesia. Branded in high spirits. Adding Tearlaments. Nice. Some most cases, Halfness revealed, toss out Rukalos, getting Albion. Wait, what? Is this not, oh, on resolution. That is so valid. Branded in high spirits. Wow, that's insane. Most cases, show me Kikalos. Kikalos. And Scream Mill 3, Crime, Grief, Magnamut. For the Grief, no banished Tear Trap, and then Crime on the other hand, no banished Tear. Kikalos toss out Tear Cash, and then Tear Cash, the same Hofness and Imperm. Kikalos, bring back Tear Cash, Mill 5, Mill 3, Cartesia on the fuse, Granguino on the course, for Tear Cash, Mill 3, Tri-Brigade Mercurier, Ash, Aluber, and then Kikalos Mill 5. Branded Fuse, another Ash, branded in white, branded opening, fusion deployment. Ooh, that is a lot of spells to be milled. Ouch. Granguino, toss out Sorinier. Sorinier, toss out Lebellion. And Cartesia, grab back and end phase. And then branded tier players scooped. Glossed out, Fallen of Albaz, Royal Rare, Tearlament's Rhinoheart, glossed out Titanic Clad, fantastic artwork by the way. Glossed out Despian Queritus and Royal Rare Tearlament's Kaleidoheart. And last but not least, with this hand, not too much. Opening. So that would be Dark Beckoning Beast. Normal summon. Grabbing another opening. Nightmare Pain. And based off from those sleeves, that basically tells you U-Bell is a thing. Nightmare Pain, kill off Dark Beckoning Beast for Samsara D Lotus. Opening, discard the Lotus, bring it back, tribute itself for Spirit, Spirit set Mature Chronicle, flip it up. Gruesome Grave Squirmer, Special Kill Off Spirit, Spirit for the OG. Oh! Unchained Ubel. And yet, the Ubel player decided not to go along with Team Fusion. I'm gonna have to check out the extra deck after this one. Yama for Sharvara. Set Sharvara. Kill off the set, which is another opening to special it out. Rage. Sharvara. Set the Abominable Chamber, which is free extension of an unchained monster from hand or graveyard. And upon being killed by a card effect while it was set, e-tellies you an unchained monster. Each effect once. Mature Chronicle, bring back Ubel. Gruesome Grave Squirmer, banish. Bring back Spirit. Opening, bring back its other copy. Set 1. Samsara, bring it back. Ubel, kill off its own effect. Yama for Dark Beckoning Beast. Set 1 and pass. Opening, discard its copy for Ubel. Samsara, tribute for Spirit of Ubel. Spirit, since there's no more room to set, you got Eternal Favorite glossed out. Eternal Favorite to hand. BLS Link 3, Soldier of Chaos, Nightmare Pain, Kill Off Spirit for Gruesome Grave Squirmer, Spirit for the OG, Mature, bring back the OG. There's the access code. Buff it up. Abominable Chamber. Bring back Rage. And on an open board, Trap Trick the Imperm. Just to flip it up. Now, in this situation, before the Abominable Chamber, I thought for sure the moment access code got the attack stat up, at first, I wasn't going to do anything, otherwise, I just straight up lose if he would have access code the set first, because according to access code, literally the first line of text, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this card's effect activations. The case was, have I would have decided not to use Trap Trick at first, if the opponent would have used access code effect to destroy something, unless if there weren't any links in the graveyard at the time this happens. Oh no, it was just Rage during that time. But the thing is, opponent chooses not to banish the Rage so that opponent wants to put out more monsters on the field. So instead, Abominable Chamber for the sake of Rage coming back. Also, my original game plan with that Trap Trick was Trap Trick, toss out, and set evenly matched. But now that access code came into the mix, which results in OTK, a total of 9100, the case is Trap Trick, banish and set the Imperm, and cut off access code. 18, 23, 3000. One set and pass. Chalice, Eternal Favorite for the sake of specialing Ubel. Spirit most likely. Chalice the Rage. Change your heart on access. Foolish. Rage. You're under chalice. Toss out Gordo. E-Telly. Ash. Call by. Special Pilika from E-Telly. Pilika. Revive Gordo. Synchro. Into Stardust Charged Warrior specifically because we need to top deck a really good card even though we never got the normal summon yet. Charged Warrior. Top decks evenly. Access code. Bomb away the Nightmare Pain so that we do not have to attack directly into Yubel. So most cases, attack the Rage so we can crash it just so that Evenly Match is constantly live. Evenly Match. Wait, Yubel just timed out? Unchained Yubel timed out.